Jean, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what do you got going on here?
My name is Jean Wu, and I host the Bread Booth. It is a gleaning group. The food is food that we rescue, and so basically it's food that did not sell or did not quite make the cut, like it went through the slicer wrong. And so we rescue the food and we share it with the community.
So it started off with your driveway and a few boxes of bread, and now we're up here in Mill Creek at Venture Church with quite the setup. How many families are you serving, and what has that process looked like?
So we were kind of that secret group for a very long time until the pandemic started. And when the pandemic started, I started getting private messages from different members saying, if there's anything left over, could you let me know? Up to that point, I was just kind of offering what came, right? But after that, it kind of got me thinking, like, I have been introduced to all these people for a reason, and now they feel comfortable coming to me asking me for some extra food. And then word got out. At one point, I think we had like 150 cars driving through my neighborhood. And then the HOA got involved. We talked to Venture Church and they gave us this wonderful space. And so we've been offering food from here since October last year.
Tell us about just how North Shore got involved and what the last couple months has looked like.
We used to go to North Shore before we launched and went with Pastor Darren with Imprint Church. So we have lots of wonderful friends at North Shore, and one of which is Jonathan Wolfgang. And there was a windstorm a couple months ago, and our tents blew over the wall and broke. And I was so like, oh no, it's still raining and we need shelter for our food. And Wolfgang said, North Shore really wants to help you out. We would like to buy you a tent. And I sent him like this cheapy tent, and he was like, oh, that's gonna break again. He's like, how about this? And he sends me a better tent, and I'm like, wow. I was just overwhelmed with the generosity of North Shore.
As a church, we say that we exist for our neighbors, the next generation, and those in need. And when we see people doing things like what you're doing here, that just so echoes the heartbeat of North Shore. And so I know you gave us a little bit of a wish list of some stuff that you need to continue this, which I think was around $1,400, and all that stuff is coming to you.
I'm like so overwhelmed.
And in addition to that, you told us that there was a storage unit that right now you and your husband are paying for out of your pocket to store food that was getting too much for your garage. And North Shore also wants to pay for that through the rest of this year.
Oh my gosh.
So we are...
Oh, thank you.
We just love what you are doing here.
Thank you so much.
And it is honestly a privilege of ours to even just be a part of it. And I know I speak on behalf of the entire church when I just say thank you for seeing a need in the community and stepping up to take care of it.
Oh man, thank you so much, North Shore. Thank you.